Okay. Okay. I think I think I've got it. I apologize. Will it work this time, Tristan? The world may never know. I apologize to everyone for all of the craziness. The good news, I suppose, is that I've officially figured out what's wrong. Monica's gonna get stuck every now and then because of different issues not having to do with what keeps shutting us down. Believe me, if it was just Monica, I would just be like, oh, no, we can do without Monica. Like, if she stays stuck in this position the whole time and her mouth just moves, so be it. It's not the end of the world. It's not the most important thing. But she might be a little glitchy because I'm using a different camera for her. Not because I had to, but because I needed I needed a camera with a longer wire because of everything else going on. So never explained Doki Doki Literature or Doki Doki Literature Club, or I should have because Halloween. Yes, it is because it's Halloween originally, and I started saying this the last time, but then we lost it. Hopefully it works. I know, Ryan. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, we're gonna call it quits, and I will try again tomorrow. Really, I could make streaming work tomorrow, but I kind of have a video I would like to put out for you guys, and I'm gonna start posting shorts. The first short will go up tomorrow, like the first short as part of a regular basis sort of thing. So that's exciting. But wait, what am I doing? Would you like to review a detailed content warning? No. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the clicker? I agree. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm not gonna kill myself if I play this game, I promise. Anyway. I was like, so we were gonna play Amnesia, and then I realized that in order to play Amnesia, I would have to have a second monitor. Also, let me know if the music is way too loud, because I, per usual, cannot hear it. Are we finally ready to run? Holy Night, we're hoping so. We're really hoping so. Good day, Omega. I woke up and this just started. Yay. Oh, well, Omega, this is the third time this has started. Oh, hey, my name's Monica, just like one of these characters. Perfect. But hope all is well with you. Hope all is well with everybody here. So far, it's running like Amtrak. Something is broken and it's running behind. Yeah, I mean, at least it's running now, so that's like half the battle, I suppose. But no, I figured out what the problem is, and it's gonna take like some rigging on my end. It basically has to do with what USBs are 3.0 or not. So question. We'll go on auto for this, I guess, but do I have to read this or is there audio? Is the game fixed? Ervin, we're not sure. I'll give everybody a second to respond to whether or not the audio is playing, and also to respond to all you since I've been a little bit late. Is the stream working? I got notified that the stream started a minute ago, 3 separate occasions. Well, this is the third time starting the stream, so that makes sense, Maho. Yes. Hopefully it's working. It should be working now, but I don't want to jinx anything. And it's really, really, really like rigged right now, so hopefully we'll see though. I have more Blackbird facts. Go for it, Tristan. But yes, so to people who are familiar with this game, because I've only played it very little, I don't know anything about anything other than it's disturbing, which obviously the game just told me anyways. You said explained rather than instead of expected. I'm a little. I tried to start the stream for 40 minutes. I am a little like my brain's a little on edge, I guess. Not on edge, but I'm a little like losing my mind. Some say she fixed my Moomin enamel mug with her knowledge of plastic repair, and that she once had Petunia Skunk as patient. All we know her as is Dr. Consuming. We can hear it, but there is no narration. You can read it if you want to. Oh yeah, then I'll read it. Hey! Wait. Oh wait, before I start though, yes, we were gonna play Amnesia. Needed a second monitor. I will still be doing that because I realized a lot of the games I'm gonna need a second monitor for. But then I was like, I asked my husband, I was like, hey, Doki Doki Literature Club, is that okay to play for like Halloween stream? And he was like, oh yeah, definitely, because he's beating it. So, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she is totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away. I actually thought I heard knocking, and now in the real world, um, maybe there are ghosts. Anyways, oh man, Monica's glitching again. That's fine. That takes 2 seconds, and there we go. Nope, she's done. Monica died. Oh well. Continuing. Maybe she'll fix herself. However, I just sighed and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. I'm sure that's what she's supposed to sound like. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. My Vroid's stuck. As long as we didn't lose connection, I guess I'm okay with it. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Monica. Oh, there's gonna be two. Sayori or Sayori, who will win? I like the other spelling better. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean if you wanted to. Okay, hold on. This is actually really distracting me. There we go. Oh. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee! We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Monica, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. Do you like my voice? Monica's a ghost. My Monica is. Monica the YouTuber has been deleted. She's just hidden. She's somewhere, just hidden. I can't get her to work, so it is what it is. I don't have a way to fix her. I tried. I'm like trying to click things. I'm even changing her into Azure Lane clothes on my end, and I can't get it to work. I'm so frazzled from everything. Oh my god. Alright, well, this is what happens when you use the camera. Oh my god, I got her to work again. Oh my god. Hold on. She's allowed back in. For the time being, she's allowed back. We'll see how long this lasts. Anyway, spooky season is setting it hard. Oh my gosh, you don't say. I already told you I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I want to be a loner. I thought it was me in high school, legitimately. I was a loner. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that... I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively got along with whatever she was going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Like most of the people who probably play this game. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I was worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know, and I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. I'm very curious about this game. All right. I'm very curious about like the spooky part of this game, because I'm very confused as to how things get so deranged or disturbing or whatever. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Oh, I shouldn't have named my character Monica. This is gonna get real freaking confusing. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised that I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Ehehe, yes, ehehe, Petunia. Truck-kun, final answer. Wait, what was it? The fuel, the SR-71 used JP7 is very hard to burn. Pilots would get out their cigars, would put their cigars out in the fuel. They had to use a very unstable ignition source and only had a total of 15 shots for afterburner. Yandere murder Monica. I've never played the game, but I know that much. I got my husband the Nendroid of Monica because she's his favorite. And I know she has like cracks in her face or something, but that's it. Monica versus Monica. Who will win? I don't know. Do I survive this game? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Well, that's good because I don't want to sit here through school. My brain's not working barely well enough to play this game. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. He says that, like, or I assume I'm a dude. Like, it's a, like, issue. If that's what you like, wouldn't that make sense? Hello. Oh, hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out in the out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Maybe we do have some issues. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Dr. Monica will win? I don't know. Not tonight, at least. Oh my gosh. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club, Sayori. Yeah! There is no way I'm going to your club. Me. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Oh my gosh, Tristan, thank you. Oh boy, with all my chaos of running around the room. Look, I did manage to do that properly at least. Look at the little bats. Yay. Well, that one didn't make noise. Oh wait. There we go. Go sleep. Oh, are you leaving? But unfortunately, I'm tired and not overly interested in this game. No offense, Miss Plastic. Have a good stream night. No offense taken. I don't know how far we're going to get in this game or how often we're going to play it because honestly, again, first of all, thank you for your generosity. But yes, good night. Thank you for your generosity. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I was kind of hoping we could play something like Amnesia because I'd like to play like a different game most of these streams. And I didn't. This was kind of the only horror-esque game I have on the Switch. And I do want to play this game, but I really didn't plan on playing it for this month. Oh well. Not dissing the game. I'm not even sure. It's a lot of reading though, and believe me, I was not planning on reading all this tonight, but that's okay. We'll get through it. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Is that Monica and she goes and murders everyone? We're gonna have to create some theories here. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Oh, well, I finally got back for a KP stream again. Hello, Uncle Ted. Hope you're having a good day/evening. Yes, you are back. And we are doing something very different tonight. To usher in the spooky season. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. At least I could go and get a free meal, right? Is that what she does? You need to play Call of Duty World at War Zombies. I should, and I would. I will, probably. Because I stream twice a week, and I plan on doing spooky gaming streams this whole month because it's, spooky season. But I need the extra monitor for that. It was the same issue with the Amnesia. That I'll have set up by by Sunday. Sunday's my next stream. It'll be set up by then. Don't make promises you can't keep. Yeah, I agree. I agree with our main character here. Sayori shouldn't have done that. As a fellow introvert, I do not appreciate people signing me up for things. Um, I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay, see, we're smart. We're gonna go get the free food. Yes, let's go! I wish the Monica cosplay in a Megumin outfit, don't you agree? The outfits for the V-Roid are easier said than made. I made this one before the stream, though. I'm pretty quick, but it's not the easiest thing, especially since, like, anything that's tight-fitting for Monica is a lot easier for me, but it's still hard. It's still not easy, but... And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Are we talking literally here? I played Marilyn Manson's cover of This Is Halloween over and over these days. That's a good song. I like that. Even though from the Nightmare remastered or whatever, that the CD that song's on, I prefer the Korn cover of Kidnap the Santa Claus, just saying. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Maybe it's not a real part of the school. Maybe this is actually doesn't exist. It's all in our brains. It's all in our minds. None of this exists. Monica's actually a hell demon. I don't know anything, so we're just gonna go with that. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member, jackass. I glance around the room. Girl number 1. Her name's Yuri, I believe, right?
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Oh yeah, Natsuki. She was my favorite. Consuming, did you see my last comment? If so, I didn't catch your reply. So to it, since I was doing something, my bad. You said goodnight to Tristan, and before that, hold on, let's see. Fun fact, this game was the first visual novel I ever played, and I 100% completed it. Sadly, my Xbox deleted all the progress, and it won't let me keep any progress on the game without deleting it, because that's horrible, and I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm also sorry I missed your comment. Okay, sorry, Natsuki's gotta be really, like, bitchy. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, what's Monica gonna sound like? Oh no, she's a hell demon, right?
Ah, Monica, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
I'm making this group fantastic. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small features make her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Who am I again?
You can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my... Oh. Well, that would have been nice to know how I was supposed to say that before I said... Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. It's fine, it just won't save any game progress on Doki Doki Literature Club for some reason. That's awful, so you'd have to do it all in one playthrough? That doesn't sound like much fun. Consuming deep voice, yes.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. So don't say that. Things like that.
Whatever. Yuri also appears comparatively more mature and timid. Probably because she's tallest. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. My voice impression of Yuri is cute, thank you. Channeling my inner Fluttershy. Which Monica is this? Is me? That's me, right? Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Yeah, that's me. That's right.
It's great to see you again, Monica.
I can't tell who's who. I screwed this up so bad. Every game I play, I glitch to oblivion, I swear. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Oh, and she decided then she was gonna sacrifice us to the demon lord. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little scary. You too, Monica?
Come sit down, Monica.
Why'd I do this? We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Come on, Monica. Come sit next to Monica. Monica, I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
I got a little too confused.
Then, how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is some space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand, throws a cupcake at my face, says, "Get out of here, you jerk." Now, hold on. I need to fix this. There we go. Alright. Oh, no. This is very much a test stream. I should have never have made this seem like an official stream. Good night, Francisco. Hope you have a good one. Your voice impression of Yuri is cute. No, it is just okay. You thinking when I'm thinking play in different voices. I'll do my best. I'm doing my best. My brain's barely working. My voice is gonna be shot after this. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Are you ready? Blah.
There you go. Ta-da! Ooh woo! Is that supposed to be ooh woo? Ooh woo! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. We don't get a picture of this shit? The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate where were used to make the ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth. Oh,
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Consumi kawaii. Yes, Ryan. I agree your voice impression of Yuri is cute, but I don't know how I feel about the voice you gave Natsuki, since she's my favorite girl. To be honest, she's like my favorite too from like the little bit I've played of this game. I actually like her too, that's why I pick on her. I pick on my favorite characters. It's a thing. It's a thing I do. It's done with love. I turn the cupcake around to my fingers. Wait, I turn the cupcake around in my fingers. That makes more sense. Looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet as I analyze her baking before eating it. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. So, is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It's really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like...
I heard this somewhere before.
I made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you, no. You dummy.
Alright. I get it. Y'all hate me. I'm just here for cupcakes. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole...
Oh, that's me. Hold on. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
And I guess. Plot twist, I'm illiterate. Oh, wait.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
Oh god, I came out low voice consuming. Sorry, Vanguard. Little jump scare. And oh boy, it's Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh boy, it is. And I named my character Monica, and now it's very confusing to have conversations with Monica. The voice of Monica sounds like she has a throat infection. I mean, I was going with a demon, or possessed or something, but throat infection works too. I'm gonna feel like I have a throat infection tomorrow with the way this is scraping up my throat as I talk. That's okay. Yuri's is kind of nice. It kind of, makes up for it. What about Nurse Monica drawing stream? I know I bring it up a lot, but I don't want you to forget. I actually thought of doing that tonight, and given the way that everything else went with this stream, I probably should have just done that instead. So don't worry, we'll be doing that. We have a little bit of time. That might be an added stream. I have to figure things out. There's a lot going on in life right now, but it will happen. And at the very least, I will have Monica dressed up as Nurse Monica for the Surgeon Simulator stream. So that will definitely be done by then, if we don't do the actual drawing by then. Heck, we might even do that the Sunday before the stream during the week. But I gotta figure all that out. I got a lot. I got a lot I'm doing. Sorry, Brandon, but thank you for reminding me, because I do have a really bad memory. Sassy plastic, yeah, that's me. Well, oh, yeah.
We'll make sure you feel right at home. Okay. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be the board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? The debate club where, everyone died mysteriously at the end? They were all turned into, cupcakes? What? Wait! No!
Well,
Oh, as well, I've been partaking in a little drawing challenge. Arctober? For the Arknights community? Oh, that sounds adorable, Vanguard. Arknights. I like that. Arctober. 2 down, 28 to go. Are there 28 characters? Or, sorry, are there 31 characters? Is there enough to count down to Halloween? I guess that's my actual question. I can't math. Especially not with my brain barely functioning as it is. I don't know if I'm just going to answer this in my voice. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Oh, never mind. I guess this is her.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Cody 9, sorry. Hey, it's all good. He has to make 31 pieces of art for Halloween. Gotcha. Well, good luck, Vanguard.
And if it encouraged others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
What are we reading, though? Oh, wait, it's not a book club. It's a literature club. Monica really
is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Yeah, if she's so good, then why ain't nobody showing up? Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
My voice cracked.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
I'm back. I hope I've not missed much. You have not, Omega. I'm just destroying my voice.
But if it makes cool events like the festival that much more important to me.
The festival of human sacrifice. The blood of human sacrifice must come from them. Sorry, that's the mist.
I'm confident we can all grow this club before we graduate.
Just a friendly reminder that you skipped my comment saying consuming voice acting. Yes, I didn't think I had to say it, Petunia. You've said it many a time. Right.
Right, everyone.
The voice crack sounded like Yoda, so that's what I thought too, but I wasn't gonna say it. Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, except for Natsuki, who hates my fucking guts for no reason. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Monica, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Oh, I answered that. I went to an author thing recently, and there was an author trying to sell their book, and they were like, "So what do you read?" And I looked at her, and I just said manga, and she said, "Well, I can't help you there, but here's some info about my book." And I was like, "Okay." Probably not gonna read it though. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. If Monica says bleh, the bleh verse is real. Bleh. Oh, or do you want
Bleh.
There you go. That was really... I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. If one day I ever need someone to do a shy anime voice, I'm gonna hit you up first. Oh, thank you. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, did I say, well, that could change? Anyways, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with a fingertip.
My favorites are usually models.
My favorite... I'm thinking about tanks.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri sounds so adorably shy. Thank you. Well, I figured that goes with her character. Everyone else's voices totally go with their characters too. I thought long and hard about this. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She is sweet. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. And considering that I like manga and not talking to people according to everything I know about my character, we should be best of friends. The tanks are trying to pull consuming back. They are, says Bleh in cute shy girl voice.
Bleh.
I didn't start reading recreationally until I was 19. That, and I only read nonfiction, so I'm not sure how good I would be in this club. Oh, dude, I would suck in this club. Again, I am technically reading a book right now. I'm almost halfway done with The Girl Who Punches Werewolves. Anyone else would have this book done in like a few days, but I read at I always say I read at a 7th grade reading level. I enjoy reading if you don't have a book with crazy amounts of detail. And the only books that seem to not have crazy amount of detail are ones for young adult, I guess, novels and stuff like that. Everything else, I don't need details. You can just tell me what something is. You don't even, there's the book I'm reading right now. I don't know what anyone looks like. I know what the main character looks like because of the cover, and I know a little bit about her one friend because she was explaining that she doesn't fit in because she doesn't look like everybody else who lives in Pennsylvania because the book takes place in Pennsylvania. But that's it. Like, I don't know what anyone looks like, and you know what? I don't care. I can make that shit up in my head.
Oh no, not another dog.
Win game. Thank you, Pan Rex. Hope you're having a good day/evening. And yeah, first time kind of seriously playing it, I guess. But yeah, we're voice acting it, I suppose. So if you just joined, you might hear some ridiculousness. I might ruin the game for you is really what I'm saying here. Anyways.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. I'm actually a serial killer.
Oh, and Monica froze on that note. That's fantastic.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the Rock. Oh wait, is this me or her? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Oh, I guess that was supposed to be the one. Oh well.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
That's me on my profile picture, by the way. I can't see it from here. It's too tiny. Is it a dog? I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting.
I thought this... Oh no, they said new members, so this is not the first meeting.
It looks like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Yeah, you thief.
Vine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Oh, give her some space. Jeez, I don't like Sayori. She seems like an introvert's nightmare. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Sorry, I don't know why my viewers just freaked out. Michael Keaton. Not Doki Doki Literature Club, not again. You don't like Sayori Blasphemy. I'm sorry. She's kind of annoying me. I haven't played this game seriously. And I can't even say that this is a very serious playthrough either. You still remember seeing this game when it came out, and man, hearing it now, that Yuri line feels a bit foreshadowing. I feel like everything in this game is foreshadowing to everything's gonna go tits up at some point. Yukari is secretly infiltrating the school looking for Monica. I should have just been Yukari. Like, that should have been my name in this. Yeah, this game has a lot of foreshadowing. Why are Natsuki's eyes so far apart? I don't have an answer. Monica the Chainsmoker, yeah, right? Oh no, not another dog in Natsuki's voice? Oh no, not another dog. Gotta get that vocal fry. Like The Grudge. Sayori is low-key how I worry I come off sometimes. Oh no.
That's okay. I get very energetic too sometimes. Well, you guys have heard me. Yeah, we're all introverts. True. So, I mean, but that's how we cope when we're around people, I feel like. At least I sometimes overdo it, and all of a sudden I'm like the most obnoxious person around. Sayori, my beloved. Sorry, Michael. Yeah, Sayori is definitely an introvert's worst nightmare, but that's why I like her since she's an introvert extrovert can help me come. Since as an introvert, extroverts can help you come out of your shell. I get you. I tried to play this game, but I hate reading when it's not something that interests me. That's how I'm kind of. I will play this game because I want to play it, and I know it gets creepy, but otherwise, I don't think I would have picked this up. But it was recommended to me. And this is, yes, is this the original or this is the plus version. I am not an introvert. I just don't like other people. You know, that's fair too. That's very fair. When you do the Valley Girl voice, do you ever just start craving quinoa and having a first chihuahua? Yeah, they spawn next to me, actually. It's pretty weird. Obviously. I like how I said I'm kidding, as if you believed me. Avoid visual novels just to be sure. You know, freaky, I need to figure out how to play Virtue's Last Reward on here. If we're playing a visual novel, it ought to be that. That would be perfect for this month. We're gonna do that. I don't know how to get that on here, but there's got to be a way to hook up my Vita to OBS, right? If anyone has an idea of how to do that. If not, I will look it up. Anyways, back to the game. Do you have experience writing too, Yuri? Wait, maybe if you could share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. You know what? You just share yours. Why don't you just read everybody's? We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look puzzledly at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem on our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yay! Let's do it!
Plus, now we have a new member.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to do this voice much longer.
I think it will help us all get up.
I can't do it. Iris, Hana, and I made a VN list for you if you enjoy this. Oh, okay. If I do. Monica, yeah. Oh, Omega, yeah, I didn't find it scary, more unnerving. Oh, this game. It is scary. I hate horror personally. When I played this, I did not find this game scary. If you don't like horror, Omega, you're not... you might not want to watch me play Amnesia. I'm gonna be extremely reckless and we're gonna die a lot. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I love that game. I've been itching to play it again too. Well, if you're playing the Plus version, there's some bonus content. If you're still up for it after completing the game, you can do those as well. Again, honestly, I don't know how much this month we're actually going to play this because I love so many horror games. I'm going to have to actually schedule and figure out what I want. I mean, this month is completely... Every stream will be a horror video game, but it's going to be easier to do ones like Call of Duty Zombies and Left 4 Dead if I can get that to work. I've been having issues with Left 4 Dead for some reason, though. Amnesia and Virtue's Last Reward, all those. I dare you to play Phasmophobia? What's that? We talked about this. We definitely talked about this before. Holy crap. Sorry. I will look it up. As long as it doesn't have, yeah, not safe for work, exactly. All of them, I'll play them if there's a hospital themed ones that are safe for work. Most are not safe for work, which I don't mind. Well, that's the thing with like Amnesia too. I shouldn't get far enough that there's naked people, theoretically. Though they used to let it be on YouTube back in the day. I just don't want to, I don't want to take the risk. Though I'm fine with thriller, though I am not good with horror. Gotcha. You should do a voice acting stream, but what would I do, Petunia? After this, try Miss Side. Siho and I played it. Is it what is it, Ryan? Is it a visual novel or is it a spooky? I feel like Monica has been smoking constantly for the last 60 years with by her voice. Yeah, I like her a lot. My favorite is analog horror. Cool. All right, let's go back to this. Okay, yeah, everyone more comfortable with each other.
And strengthen the bond of the club.
ASMR stream then? I mean, I could do that with one of the horror games, perhaps. Isn't that right? Oh,
Isn't that right, Monica?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by and eat all your food, but I never made the decision to stay. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. Oh, they're all looking at me all... I like Netsuki just gonna murder me over there. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Butch!
I'm sorry, I thought...
Monica... you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like that? That is, if writing poems is a price that I have to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I feel like my character's a little thirsty. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then let's make it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Monica, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. I gotta take a drink of water. Hold on, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, Miss Side is basically Doki Doki Literature Club, but this time it's a game taking you over? What? What are, like, Eternal Darkness kind of taking you over? Which I should see if there's a way for me to play that. That's a fun game, too. That's a fun horror game I enjoy. I never beat that one as a kid, but I didn't have a GameCube, so I played the GameCube disc on the Wii, and, well, I'll have to see if there's a way for me to do that. Dr. Consuming Cosplay ASMR role-playing stream win. I don't think this is the channel for that. I don't think that's something I can do. I think you believe my talents far exceed the reality of where they are. This side is another anime horror game similar to Doki Doki Literature Club, but it's more immersive. You, as the main character, get sucked into the world of a dating sim. Oh, interesting. Do I have to read, or can it read to me? Dr. Consuming blah? Dr. Consuming yawning, sorry. Even if you don't care that much for it, the gender ratio would convince me to stay, and the food. I mean, as long as she keeps making cupcakes, I'd probably stay too. The Monica voice reminds me of my Aunt Jo. The main girl character is called Mita, and she's trying to keep you in the game, only for the player to find out she's a maniac. Well, I mean, if she's trying to keep you in the game, that would make sense. There's only one good Girls and Panzer horror stuff. And what's that, Petunia? Can I really impress a class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Do I even care? I already feel the anxiety welling up in me. That is not the point of a club. The club shouldn't make you feel stressed. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat about Yuri and Natsuki as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Monica, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Everyone knows it. Are you gonna say Yuki I Kite? Because I guess that, yeah, horror-wise, I guess that counts again. I haven't read the whole thing. Seriously, just say I put a pot of kiwi for breakfast in the Monica voice just once. Is that how I say? I put on a pot of coffee. Oh.
I put on a pot of coffee for breakfast.
Sorry, hold on. Let me try again.
I put on a pot of coffee for breakfast.
There you go. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica, because she shares the same name as me.
Coffee.
There you go. Oh, well, will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Thank you so much, no problem. The raspy New Jersey accent. Yes.
Coffee.
I love it. Raspy New Jersey accent. The North Jersey. It's like what? Northeast Jersey accent. Staten Island, really? It's New Yorker. It's not really Jersey. It's New Yorker. Go park the car. Wait, is that Boston? Hold on. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. In Sayori's voice, Panzervore. I keep forgetting what I'm doing for Sayori's voice. I just keep saying, alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I am sure good fortune will find me. Knowing the rest of this game is a very funny comment. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I will say it in her voice a second. I have to write a poem? Yay! Okay, hold on. So, let me talk us whenever Sayori's voice comes up and all of a sudden I start saying, I'll say Panzervore at the end, because I can't even remember what I'm doing. It's time to write a poem! Woohoo! Riveting gameplay. Pick words you think your club members might like, or will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What? I like that they're like jumping over there next to my bats. They look so silly. Are they gonna like move up the page as we go? All right, how many words do I have to pick? We'll do cage. Cage, yes. Captives go in a cage. Yeah, we'll do Yuri, I guess, because I prefer reading her in her voice. You pick whichever word you think they would like more. Oh, well, yeah, she's got definitely the easiest one. Boop. Boop. Tenacious sounds like too big a word for the other two to know. I feel like that's also Yuri. Empty, but that's definitely Yuri. Oh, wait, that was wait, what? That was Sayori? After image. Ambient? That's gotta be Yuri. Okay. And memories, poof, romance. Oh, I don't know. Let's do memories. No, I don't want to get Sayori. Hold on, we gotta get more depressing. Explode, entropy. Okay, that's gotta be Yuri. I love that word. Secretive, atone. I feel like this is also Yuri. Yeah, misery's Yuri. Oh shit! I didn't even read the other one. Sorry, I got very upset about that. Dark. Wait, no. Wait, why? I'm picking the depressing ones. Why is Sayori so freaking depressed? Never mind. Destiny. Okay. Dream, wrath, vibrant, unstable. I don't even know what this word means. Oh. Damn it, we're gonna get Sayori. Death. I am so confused. Is she, like, actually... depressing words are tied to Sayori? Oh. Sayori wants to pick you, I guess. Choose cute words for Natsuki. Choose happy and sad words for Sayori. Choose dark and mysterious for Yuri. Okay, so wait. You said dark and mysterious as I gently open the door. Unending. Okay. Fear. No! Yeah! I hate my poem. I hate it. Vitality. Okay. Marshmallow. My vitality, marshmallow. You can make the most messed up little poem here ever, eh? Infinite. What's heaven? Oh, never mind. That says heaven set. Disarray. Melancholy graveyard. All right. I think we got Yuri. I think we did it. Gosh, I hope we did it. We gotta do purple. She'll match the stream.
Hi again, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Ha ha ha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Or keep my word, whatever. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Monica. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You know, you're such a bitch, Natsuki. That's why I like her. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. Any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I'm literally going to gut you alive. No, I wish they kind of talked like that, honestly. Oh my goodness. And my Monica is frozen again. Oh well.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga. Oh my gosh, look at that. She's my soulmate, actually. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys.
Oh wait, is that what I've been doing?
Don't worry, guys. Panzer IV! Monica always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
I wish I picked a male name. I didn't know. I did not know.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. What am I doing at her house? I'm complaining about her and I'm just hanging out in her bedroom doing all her chores. And you almost set your house on fire once. Well, you think she'd learn.
Is that so? Hee hee hee. Or ee hee hee. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I may be a little jealous.
Oh, good. But hey, good of her to actually admit it, though. Most people can't do that. Panzer IV, Panzer IV.
Panzer IV.
Holy Knight is mad at what you said about his sweet Natsuki. I love Natsuki. I like her, though, because she's a bitch. Maybe, Petunia. I'm just joking, consuming. I mean, I do treat her as my cupcake queen. I think she would appreciate that. Apparently, she's all bubbly and all that crap. And reads manga. Fantastic. I guess I didn't much, but oh well. Hi, what is going on? Hi, White Death. Not much going on here. We're playing Doki Doki. I couldn't get the stream to work 3 times in a row. It's been a night. I'm very frazzled, but I'm doing voice acting. So there you go. You all get to enjoy my voice impressions. Your impression of Yuri reminds me of the English dub Hana. Yeah? I literally, I know I joked about Fluttershy, but that's like what's coming to mind. I have no idea if it sounds like that, but it's just like my default like quiet girl voice, I guess.
How come you and Monica can...
Oh, yeah.
How come you and Monica can become good friends, too?
Sayori!
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she has put me in.
Oh! Yuri brought you something today, you know. Well, wait. Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Well, I won't make it any big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out.
Sayori thinks, that's a lie, Omega. There's no way. In Sayori's voice, say what you say when you end the stream. Oh, do my little outro in Sayori's voice? I can attempt it. I'll probably wait till the end, though, to say it.
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't really usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want it.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Totally. I enthusiastically take the book and throw it in the trash.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
I could write the script for you? Wait, or what, Brandon? Wait, JK. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ah, I see. Natsuki's in the closet. Yuri is precious. She scarily reminds me of me sometimes. Aw, that's sweet, Holy Night. Oh, almost forgot to say, your dress looks adorable, and Monica. Oh, Monica. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I made it right before, in a few hours before the stream, I put together this little interface, and then I made a new outfit for Monica. I enjoy making new outfits for the V-Roy. It's fun. It's not exactly easy, but as long as I have an idea, it's not too bad. Not too hard, not too bad. And I figured, for the Halloween season, we should have something. The only thing that will be different is when I do the Surgeon Simulator stream. She'll be in a different outfit. But other than that, this is the spooky season outfit. This is what Monica's going to look like. And hopefully the camera works better than it's been working. I will have that all fixed, though. I shall. Biggest dare yet in Natsuki's voice. I love you, Holy Night. In Natsuki's voice? Only if Holy Night approves of it. That would be up to him. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. No, unless it's a lower pitch voice, it won't affect me that much. Well, I was gonna do the sassy Natsuki voice, so... She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in a book. To be fair, this is like a normal human interaction with me. If I see someone look at me, I look at them, and we make eye contact. I smile, but the moment I smile, I look away and start not making eye contact because I'm like, wait, no, abort. What if they're not? Don't make it weird. Smile and then look away. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her feel uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that.
Oh, that's the book that you gave me, right?
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just,
Just curious how you came to have 2 copies of the same book.
uh,
Oh, I assumed she bought it for me.
well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyways?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back.
the book is titled Portrait of Markov.
There's an ambitious-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Omniscious. Is this your first time playing Doki Doki Literature Club? Hello, Mr. Whooshy. And, yeah, kinda. I've played it, like, once a little bit at some point years ago. And I don't know, I don't know anything. I know that I talked to Natsuki, and that was it. And I didn't get far at all. So, so yes. Also, you got Yuri from your poem, so just know that you're on the right path. Cool. I meant that for the doctor-consuming cosplay ASMR roleplay stream. Oh, okay, but I'm joking because I'm horrendous at spelling, and would be willing to do it. That's all good, Brandon. I'm not the best at reading, as you guys could tell, but I just keep going anyways. You guys put up with me.
I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister.
Hey, real quick, on that note, there was a book I had to read in school called The Giver, and you don't realize in that book until, like, halfway through that there's no color in their world, and when that happens, it was very much a moment of, holy crap, they have no color in their world. And then, if you read the back, it's right on the back. I was like, wow, now I just feel stupid. Approval or not approval, Holy Knight, Consuming is asking about me. What?
But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison.
Oh, and this is relatable for you, Yuri, eh? The Giver was so good. The Giver was good. I liked it. A lot of kids hated it, but you know what? It was really fun. So I had issues reading, and I've talked about this, before. But my mom read it with me, and we came to the conclusion. So a spoiler for The Giver if anyone hasn't read it. It's an old book, but it is good. So when they're essentially euthanizing people, my mom and I used to, we were like, one of the questions that I had to answer for class was like, what do you think's happening when they go beyond these doors? And my mom was like, you know what? I think it's just you open the door, there's a giant cliff, and they just boot you right off it. That's it. I was like, yep, that's officially my headcanon. But nah, I liked The Giver. It was like one of those few required readings that I actually didn't mind. That and The Crucible. I loved The Crucible, but that had a lot to do with my teacher. Yuri gets crazy in the second act of the game. You will see. Oh, cool. Well, I mean, she obviously is a little crazy, but that's it's always the quiet ones. Always are. They're always hiding something. They're keeping themselves in check for a reason.
And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn comes from nowhere. You hated The Crucible so much? So Omega, they really had to do with my teacher, because we spent over half of junior year, like the whole school year, reading The Crucible, because we were a very slow class. We were not the smart class. And we had an IEP or whatever that's called, the helper teacher in there, for the kids that needed him. And it was great because we took our time with it and we like went really in depth. So, and then the rest of the reading for the rest of the year, like we had to read it super quick, and it was the only good thing we read that year outside of that I remember was Of Mice and Men was okay. That was all right. I did not like The Great Gatsby. That was one that a lot of people liked that I did not appreciate. I Am Switzerland, very nice. Aunt Eggman, a nice profile pic. Hello, Mr. Switzerland, or hello, Switzerland. My name is Omega. I heated up milk and then drank it. It wasn't hot. Oh, why are you heating up milk? Oh gosh, that's like putting ice cubes in milk, but the opposite. It's still ugh, no. I'm asking Holy Knight if he approves of the "I love you, Holy Knight" being done in Natsuki's voice. That's what I'm trying to do. I understand. I understand, Petunia. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Monica?
No, I did not, Petunia. No, that it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Is hot milk your antithesis? Antithesis? Is that the word? Oh my gosh. Is it late or am I retarded? Both. I've never had warm. I never had hot milk. I cannot stand room temperature milk. That's just no. No. I can't do that. I can't do warm liquids other than hot chocolate. So that's maybe it's not milk's fault, but specifically. But yeah, no, I cannot. I was suffering from bad America fatigue at that point with our education system. Oh my god. Since that was my third of doing American books and the second of American books. Ugh. Consuming warm water and milk. No. America. Rick, yeah. Yeah. Go America. But, no. But I feel bad for Omega. Because Omega being Australian and having to focus so much on our history makes zero sense to me. But I understand why you wouldn't like the Crucible. For us, it was like one of the most interesting things we had happen in our history, to be fair. We didn't learn about anything past World War II, so welcome to the American education system. Everything past that, I guess they're waiting to rewrite it at some point. Well, yeah, that's my theory. Anyway. I had to read The Diary of Anne Frank and Tuesday with Maury in 8th grade as sped student. I never had to read that. I was only sped student up until 6th grade. I read Animal Farm for the 8th grade, one pager, and that changed my life. I have not read Animal Farm, but I read 1984 in senior year. I really liked that book, kind of. I think I liked it. I think I liked aspects of it, but I'd much rather watch movies about that sort of thing than read a book about it, personally. You know, I'd rather watch, oh my god, I almost said Constantine. That is not the movie I was actually, Equilibrium. I'd rather watch Equilibrium and get that kind of dystopian feel. That kind of crap. Since the only American book I enjoyed was To Kill a Mockingbird, I never had to read that. Since even though it is set in the U.S., it is dealing with universal themes, but happened to be in the U.S. You know what book I hated? I never had to read that. I hated Catcher in the Rye. I hated that book so much. Am I the only one that thinks 1984 is slowly becoming more reality? Oh, no, it is. It is. You're right. Fun fact, my home state, Oklahoma, has the worst education in America. Yeah, my fun fact, I went to a blue ribbon school in New Jersey. It means absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. I also feel bad for Omega. I don't know why the Australian education system is so focused on teaching them about American history. Where the other books I had to do was Americans dealing with American problems, so it was just really infuriating I'm surprised about that because I don't even know what American-esque books did we have to read other than The Crucible. I don't actually think, and I guess Catcher in the Rye. No, sorry, Catcher in the Rye is America, right? I'm trying to think. I had to read the freaking Odyssey. I remember that. I didn't really like that, but or the cow bits mooing is really funny. And so yeah, that was that. What else did I have to read? I had to read part of the Bible. Jeez, what else did I have to read? I'm not even sure. Everything else must have been awful for me to have just completely blanked it all out. I had to read the Pearl. Ugh, that was awful. I actually didn't read it. I actually gave up and just Sparks Noted everything. Because I couldn't stand it. It was too bad. I mean, what are you saying is hurting my brain? Why are they teaching you this? I have no idea. Since that we studied the Vietnam War for the American perspective, we were fucking there too. Hey, Omega, you studied the Vietnam War. I didn't even fucking learn about that shit. And I'm from America. I didn't learn about it from our perspective. They literally did not teach that in history. Like, I don't know if they teach it now, but they did not teach it. Oh, look at all the cookies. Cookie Slayer Sayori. Hi, Sayori. Hello and goodbye. You came in when we were talking about a bunch of random stuff. Yay, Sayori in chat. Looks like Sayori came to bring us cookies and then left. In all Doki Doki literature voices, America.
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 There you go. Tones and I is the most embarrassing thing to happen to Australia since the Emu War. I don't know much about Australia. All I know is what Omega has told me. And Steve Irwin. Oh, I Sayori. I don't know. Sayori just jumped in and jumped out. After you read Anne Frank, they had us watch a monochrome film of the book. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, we never learned anything about Anne Frank. To be honest, I read a book called Farewell to Manzanar. Did not read that either. Yeah, that's pretty stupid, Omega. I mean, it makes sense for them to teach American perspective, but only focusing on the American perspective is stupid. Since you guys were there as well, yeah. Tones and I is an artist that made the bane of my existence song Dance Monkey. I don't know if I know that. I mean, I probably do. As well as The Road. That's how it's called. Can you give me a brief summary on the Crucible since you've never read the book? It's the Salem Witch Trials. Basically, what's that lady's name? I like her. I'm gonna talk about the movie because that's what comes to mind. There's a movie if you want to skip the book. It's okay. John Proctor. It's basically this guy has a affair with a young woman, and then she and her buddies start accusing everybody of being witches because they were dancing naked in the middle of the woods. And they were like, no, it's all these other people who are witches. And then everyone starts accusing each other of witchcraft, and then people die, and that's the end. But it's Winona Ryder. That's her name, right? Is that her name? Did I just make that shit up? I don't know actors. Some folks are born made to wave the flag. Well, hold on. I'm gonna have to play the game in a second too. They make learn English too. I kind of get the making you learn English. School history in Finland. We just learn about what happened to Finland and some history about the U.S. and big wars. Yeah, that's so in the U.S. we learn about everyone else's Europe's history because most of us are from Europe. If you go far enough back, and then we learn a little bit about world history. Pretty much nothing about Asia, and then we learn just about the U.S. and then the big wars and stuff. That's it. And we don't go anywhere past World War II. At least not in my school, we didn't. My dad was very disappointed about that. But I do understand why they teach you English, because so much of the world speaks English. So you learn a lot about the Holocaust. We did not. We learned about World War II, but there wasn't an emphasis on the Holocaust in particular, I guess. Oh god, consuming. You just remind me of the book Catcher in the Rye was never finished in my reading class. Oh, so bad. It was so bad. The death of the American dream is the death of a salesman. in Cold Blood, which was about a family farm murder in the Midwest in the 1950s. Can't remember if there was more, but it was awful. Oh, that does sound very boring. Okay, that makes sense. I don't think I would ever read or watch a movie, but it's good to know. It's if you want to know that part, if you want to learn about the Salem witch trials, there's a much better documentary about it from the History Channel. So I would just watch that because the cool thing is like John Proctor, I think was the real person. Abigail, who's the main girl, I think she really existed. The guy who gets crushed by rocks, he's real. 'Cause he's like, he just said more weight, he wouldn't admit he's a witch. Because, you know, back then it was like, hey, if we kill them, then they were human. But if they don't die, then they were a witch. And it's like, okay, but like, you're just killing innocent people. It's fun. It's very fun. Very inspiring words. Since you are from a completely different culture, so a whole bunch of nuances are completely missed. There is also one that flew the cuckoo's nest. I never read that. In World War II history, we learned what we did and learn what German people did. We did one unit on it in our World War II history unit. World War II unit was our wars and why the Allies won. To my understanding, it was all real. Oh, the Crucible? Nah. The Crucible was part of it's like since it was a play, it was elaborated upon. Only some of it's actually historic. But like Sarah Goodman, who was John Proctor's wife, like she existed. So some of them existed, and the thought is that actually they had some sort of hysteria going. Like it was all about hysteria. I think that's why I liked it, is because it was people really just going insane, and like everyone was so afraid that they were like, who's gonna if someone says you're a witch, like you're screwed. There's no way around it, and it was really. It's an interesting one. Remember in your head, say your outro and say Ori's voice impression. I can try, Petunia. We'll see if I make it there. I know it's almost 10. We're gonna go a little after 10. We'll go to the next next day of the story, I guess, since I did start late with all the technical difficulties. But then I will have to log off because I do have a video that I want to get out for you guys. Not only a short tomorrow, but then also a actual video on Saturday. So. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals. So their philosophy that they believe in. Or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be a naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Sorry, what were you saying? What was that noise?
Well, I guess that's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books, writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading and slightly autistic. I listen. At least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact,
I might as well get started reading it, right?
you don't have to.
Ha ha ha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my book bag. Alright, it's fine. Oh, right, sorry. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I seem like really a jerk. Like, I'm gonna get right in your space. Hey, we're friends now. And to be fair, I kind of act like this when I become friends with people because you don't make new friends very often. So I probably get a little too excited. It's a good thing though. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to be excited about making friends.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. This is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Oh, alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. That is such a freaking lie. I would hate if someone did that to me. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book and said,
So sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then hold my book more between the two of them. Or us. Between the two of us, I assume. I
suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh man, we're gonna share cooties in about a second. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right to hold the book open.
I guess that...
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm, I almost thought it said long arm for a second, and holds the left side of the book between her thumbs and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after flipping it to her side. But in holding it like this, we're hugged. Now it's past 10. We're about to get in very sloppy English reading territory. We're huddled to even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Yeah, I can't imagine why. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. That is kind of creepy. All right, hold on. Let me catch up on chat for a second. Drink some water or some tea. You guys know I drink tea all day, every day. Okay. And why the guy that made the Cantillet was so famous. Fortunate Son was supposed to be an anti-war song, but now it's a war anthem. Oh, interesting. I went to a religious school which was not Puritan. I was just wondering why we were studying them instead of our own denomination. Yeah, that is actually a little more strange, I feel like. More strange than the Australians being forced to learn about the Americans. I've gotten so much more information about history in my current university studies. I am loving being a history major, low-key. That's awesome, Vanguard. That's good. It's good to be excited about your major. Personally learning is more productive than school learning. Yep, personally learning is more productive than school learning. Why, though? For me, it is, but... like, because everything I learned, no, you know what? It is, because I learned how to use, like, Adobe and stuff when I was in college, because I went for graphic design to community college. But like now I don't even use Adobe because you know me, I am cheap. I ain't paying for Adobe. So like I had to relearn all the different programs that I use for everything. And it's like as long as you get the basic concept, and to learn those things, yeah, I really didn't need college. So that's just I think I learned better not in school, except for languages. I will say I am so bad at trying to learn languages on my own. I get really excited and then I learn them for like a couple of weeks and then I completely fall back. I feel like having the class really keeps me on my toes. Plus then you're talking to someone in person. I think that helps a lot. Personally. From my experience, she should be sitting on your lap instead of your shoulder. Yeah, right? Plop her right on the lap. Pop a squat. Go ahead. To me, her apologizing a lot is not that odd since it is quite common English expression. It is. I say sorry all the time. I have been trying to catch myself, though, because I realize it is kind of weird to apologize for literally every little thing to the point where you're basically apologizing for existing. I think it's a bad habit, though it's a very common bad habit. I think a lot of people do that. I guess my title is Tank Historian at Parola, but history is somewhat my thing. In Sayori Natsuki and Yuri voiced Bleh. I already did Bleh in them all, I think, Petunia, didn't I? I'm sorry, I'm getting tired. I can't right now. I've been doing Yuri's voice for too long. I can do Yuri's
Bleh.
but I already did. I already did that. I think I already did it. All my Prince of Wales tea I have every day is very good. Oh, that's good. True that about languages, but I have you guys to help me understand and speak English. You're very good at English, White Death. You are very, very good at English.
Are you ready
Eh?
to turn the page?
To look down at your boobs some more, because I feel like that's at this angle, that's what be happening. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right?
Yeah, I'm a little slow. Have patience with me, please. I don't think I heard the rest. Well, I'll see if I can do it, Petunia.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. I would just pretend. If I was in this situation, I would pretend to read. Even though I can read. I would pretend I knew what I was reading, and then I'd reread it later after the fact. Because I definitely would not be able to keep up. Just how how I would honestly handle this situation. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. This is so odd. Why would you not just read out loud at this point? My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Jesus Christ, we're getting a little. It's getting a little steamy over here on this page, apparently. Oh. I don't think I hear the rest. Yes, so you know, you used the wrong Wales. You spelled it with an animal, not the country, which is spelled Wales. Same pronunciation, though. Oh, see? But you know what? I didn't even catch that. And most of my genes are from Welsh lineage. Hello, Lena. Mom is streaming Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, her model is so cute. Oh, thank you. Even though she's frozen right now, but hey, that's fine. Agreed, Monica is very cute, Lena. Yeah, she looks very cute. I like the outfit I made for her, but I do wish that she could work more properly. That's fine. Kitos, Paljon, Mita, Mukava, Kohula, Eta, Osan, Anglentia. Yeah! Did I do good, White Dad? Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. She did say it was relatable. Well, oh my god, well.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Monica, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that.
What? Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that right? Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on the top of my thumb. What a bitch. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you?
I guess you don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll just be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Ooh, the voices are getting really hard. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. I love learning about 1973 Yom Kippur War, which was a war started by Syria and Egypt on one of Israel's holiest holidays. Oh boy. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. I can never stick around for these streams because of work. Good night, lovelies. Good night, Lena. Have a good one. Good luck at work. Just do the English thing and don't acknowledge the Welsh. I don't think my ancestors would appreciate that, Omega. I also have a lot of descendants from Wales concerning. I like it was in concerning with the K. I like that a lot, actually. That should be my nickname. It's not consuming, it's concerning. Mine are mostly Hungarian. It's been 18 days since I turned 18 years old. I am not going to count the days since I turned 30. Oh my goodness. Sorry. That's what happens when you go after stream. All of a sudden, I'm going to fall asleep on stream. 5 out of 10. Got the point across, but you gotta roll the R's and speak faster. Well, the speaking faster ain't gonna happen, but I could try to roll some R's. Imagine if you made a Doki Doki Literature Club parody video voicing the main 4. I'd do that. Someone want me to do that? Somebody come up with a script. I don't have the time, but you want me to do it? Go for it. Your Monica impression, Mr. Hungry. Voice. I'm just saying in the future with the Finnish R's. Hey, I will try. Give me some more Finnish. Spit some more Finnish at me. And I will, do my best. Wait, Alright. Oh, look, I said alright before it came up and said alright on there. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Then slip it back into my bag. Oh my god. I can't read. Make sure your tiredness doesn't wipe your brain memory. It does. It wipes my brain memory. Every time.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing as write a poem. Oh my god, I'm never gonna live this one down, man. Jeez. I have a Scottish last name, but I'm fairly sure my ancestry is a mess of British Islander, so Celt comrades at least. Hello, Mr. Control. Hope you're having a good day / evening. I am also somewhat Celtic. Make sure, yeah, okay. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, oh yeah.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
Why don't we just share with the whole class? There's 4 of us. Is this really like something we can't do in a group?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica, enthusiastic, pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica has hers in a composition book. We can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, you know what? By the way, I actually have heard the song, though. Who should I share my poem with first? Obviously, we're going with Yuri, because that's who we've been talking to. Oh my god. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I will start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads her poem, I notice her eyes lighten up. As I read my poem to her, I assume.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Oh my gosh. She wants this bad, I think. I mean, I'm bad at reading cues, but if I had to guess, Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem. I thought he was gonna say, and then loses it on me.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I
Oh my gosh.
kind of learned to pick up on them.
I don't know if I'm not, like, breathing when I'm doing this, but I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
I think the most notable thing I notice in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit to the two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor completely changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem.
So I don't get to see my poem? Is that what I'm getting here? We don't get to see it? Like the stream, and everyone gets sedatives from Dr. Consuming for not liking the stream. Oh, or everyone gets sedatives. I thought you were handing them out as a gift for people liking the stream, Brandon. Okay. Volier Tulin Jamala Tar on and it's Minul Honon Idean Tessa on Sinun Rlori Tor is that an R? Torni? Did I pronounce any of those words right, White Death? If you say it like the girl name and fail to say the second name, understandable. Oh my goodness. Give me feedback. How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how awful was that? You can say 1 is the best or 10 is the best. And I will take your word for whatever you give me, because I can't imagine that was very good at all.
It might take you some time, but it all comes together with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How? Oh, we got some infighting. I'm gonna head out now. Bye, guys. Happy October, and let's continue having fun. Yes, Vanguard. Don't forget to like the stream. Thank you, Vanguard, for reminding us all. Have a good night. I'm gonna head out in a couple minutes, regardless of how far we get. She might be the only one to look at our thingy here. Series outro incoming. Yes, very soon.
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. See, now I'm a guy in a group of girls. I'm gonna hear all sorts of gossip. Though guys can be more gossipy than girls, if I've learned anything throughout my years on this planet. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ha ha ha. So funny. Oh, I can't read that handwriting. I flicker back. What is it? I flicker back. What does that say? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining starlight to have withstood the test of time. The lost yet be replaced by the sickling blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Beautiful. We're gonna end on that note. That's a good part to end on, I think. Anyways, to Oh My Ears, it translated as the name was bad and sad, like a kid trying to speak. To be fair, I've never tried to speak Finnish, so that's very accurate, I'm sure. Wait, but you gave me a 2? I'm impressed you didn't give me a 1. I feel like you have pitied me. Have you pitied me? When you do end stream, make sure you save the game progress since you have to manually save it. Oh, good to know. Thank you, Holy Knight. Dr. Consuming is going to give sedatives for not liking the stream. That doesn't worry me. It doesn't really matter to me how much longer you stay on for me. I know, well, it's daytime for you. I'm about to pass out over here. In more ways than one. Cursive writing is trash. Holy shit. Why am I so ruthless, Petunia? Holy... Oh my gosh. Cursive writing is trash. Wow. Mikaja sima sansom haivastit tovan soon... Oh wait. Sinu Yava Yota. Consuming crashing out. My brain's crashing, that's for sure. Something's crashing, and right now it's not the computer. I'm impressed this stream has managed to stay alive. Staying alive. Good. I'm glad. No pity. It was just good attempt. That was good leaders look for. Aw, thank you, White Death. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Anyways, alright. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Oh my god, wait. I'm yawning. I appreciate you all putting up with the nonsense that was my setup and the lack of being able to stream properly at the beginning of tonight. But thank you for sticking around to the end. I appreciate, you consuming IT problems in my brain. Yes. I will see you all on Sunday. I will be posting a short tomorrow, and I will be posting a full video on Saturday. So I hope you all enjoy that. The video is also spooky. It is one to usher in the wonderful season that we are in. Anyways, alright, so Sayori's the outro.
I don't really remember what I was doing for Sayori's place, but I'm gonna do this. I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for joining. Bye!